today it's bull riding. They are headed to the Huntington Center. We've got a sneak peek at what it's all like thanks to the people who experience it themselves. And let me tell you, I would never do this. We are joined right now by professional championship bull riders. We've got Desmond and Cash joining us. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Is this your first time coming to the Huntington Center? Because I know bull riding is a fan favorite here in Toledo.
Well, we actually been here, was it 2021?
Good.
Last year, we were actually here last year. It was a good event.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, how did you get started in bull riding?
Well, I'll just say my friends, the peers I was around in high school and school area, they were doing rodeo, and I've always wanted to be a cowboy, so I just kind of just hopped in and got my feet wet, you know.
Okay.
And you weren't even nervous?
No.
Wow. Were you nervous getting started?
I woke up one day, I was like, yeah, I want to be a bull rider. So my dad, he took me and started putting me on some bulls, and I just kind of ran with it from there, so.
Wow.
Okay.
I would be
You guys
terrified.
definitely have no fear. I would be scared. What is the background of what you guys do when you travel to all these new cities and go on tour?
For the most part, we try to get a game plan together. For our, scenario, we try to travel with our same traveling partners for the most part. Try to get good events on the schedule, like Toledo and, the Chicago and all those events. They're great events. And just trying to stay busy and keep hitting them,
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I assume that there's practice. So though you have the shows, how do you train and how do you practice and prepare for bull riding?
Well, our other buddy we run up here with, his brother, he's got an arena at his house, and we just call him up like, hey, you want to load some bulls? We'll come get on some.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't watch bull riding, what is the goal of what you guys do? Obviously, you get on a bull, you have your hand wrapped up, you hold on. Tell us what you do.
Well, the whole concept of it is to make that whistle, get that 8 seconds. That's the main goal. Don't really matter how pretty it looks, but the main goal is to get that whistle.
Okay, is there, go.
I was going to ask because it's 8 seconds, and isn't they're scoring, correct?
Correct.
So how does the scoring come into play? Is there style, or is it simply just time to get that score in?
No, there's style that goes into it, definitely, from both sides of it, the bull and the rider as well. So they score off the bull, and then they also score off the rider, and they combine those two scores, and that's what you get all together. You get your score at the end of the ride.
And you guys draw bull names, right?
Right.
And so do you want the one that bucks more or less?
Yeah, you want the one that bucks the most, so you can win. The harder he bucks, the more points you're gonna be.
Okay.
I was going to say, how do you control, you can't say, hey, to the bull and have that conversation while you're waiting.
I need you to buck more today, please.
You pretty much just got to block your mind out, block all thoughts, and it's all a reaction game.
Okay.
It's all reaction.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is that feeling while you're on the bull? Is it just kind of you're in the zone, or do you even have time to think in that 8 seconds?
Once the chute opens, there ain't no thinking. It's just keep your mind in the middle and stay there.
Oh my goodness. So in the middle, are you thinking as far as like just holding on in technique, or what do you mean in the middle?
Like in the middle of the bull's back, that's where I look every time. You want to stay there, because you get too far this side or too far this side, it's going to be a bad deal.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when someone thinks 8 seconds, I mean, for anyone it's quick, but what's it like for you two when you're on a bull and in the moment?
Sometimes it feels like a minute, 2 minutes go by,
It's a battle for sure.
Sometimes you're sitting there and thinking, hey, man, where's the whistle? Where's the whistle? And
Did it go and I just didn't hear it?
All right, is there anything special or interesting we could expect to see if we head there tonight?
Oh yeah, this is going to be a great event. It always has been. Bob Sauber, he always puts on a great event. All his PCBs are ran well, professionally ran, and good events. And they have stuff for the kids. I do believe they'll have, I do believe it's the first 300 kids get a free cowboy hat for free.
Ooh, cool.
And there's a buckle for the fan of the night that we were also giving out. So
Ooh, look how fancy that is.
Wow.
the fans might have,
Okay.
Yeah. So how do you enter in for the buckle?
You just gotta be the best
Yeah,
fan.
you just gotta be the best
Go
fan.
crazy,
Do you have to
dance
be
a
like the
lot.
loudest? Come on, I gotta have more like.
Diane
Yeah.
might want to be it.
You got to be in it. You know, you got to be.
Really into the show.
Okay, all right. I guess we'll have to practice.
We
Can you
might.
imagine? I would look fantastic with that buckle on my little belt here. Don't you think?
You never know. You got to show it. Could win it.
Yeah.
I would give that to my grandpa. He rides horses, so
But
if I
you
won
could work it too.
I don't really wear belts. That's the problem.
Okay,
I guess
well,
I
it
could
could be
buy
your
a belt
style. Yeah,
you
to
got
wear
to buy one if
this,
you want
right?
one.
There we go. Then I'd be a real fan.
And
Special
there's
one.
also the show tonight and then the show tomorrow, correct?
It's
Correct.
7 o'clock tonight and then 2 p.m. tomorrow. And it'll be the best bulls in the world and the best bull riders in the world. I think we believe. They could have the top 6 Brazilians coming up here this weekend as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely a good show at the Huntington Center this weekend. Of course, you can get tickets. We have a link to that on our website, WTOL.com. Of course, thank you both for coming in this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
I
gotta
really appreciate it.
gotta find out how to get that buckle for you, Caylee. It'll look
Or
good on
you, Diane.
I do have a belt on, so it might work for us.
It's definitely gonna be a good show. Wouldn't want to miss it.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We've got more news, weather, and sports coming up right after this break.